What's happening, guys? So this is the week 6 update of my reverse diet. Now, as I talked about last week, I was kind of suspecting that my weight was a little bit elevated due to some training inflammation, maybe a little extra sodium in the diet and things like that. And that we were kind of suspecting, even with the increase, that I would probably kind of see my weight trickle back down a little bit this week. And that's exactly what has happened. So my weight has dropped down. On average, it came down to 168.3, which is down from, what was it, 168.9 the previous week, although it was a shortened week. But anyway, weight is coming back down a little bit. So I'm only up 1.3 pounds from the very start of my reverse, up almost 600 calories. That's pretty dang good. All right. So, and as I've talked about before, I'm actually trying to increase my weight a little bit faster than normal. I'm trying to get a little bit more body fat back on to get into a more normal spot physiologically. And one of the things that Paul told me this week was that I probably wouldn't feel kind of like totally back to normal until I'm probably in the 170s or so, roughly anyway. We'll just have to kind of see. But overall, things are feeling much better, going much better. I'm much less tired, I'm much less sore. That's just from being in the new training program for a couple weeks. But again, with the extra calories and everything else and weight kind of being stabilized, it's just kind of natural that I'm going to start feeling better here, and that should hopefully just continue to happen. So I'm a little less agitated than I was before, a little less tired and sore, although I still have some ups and downs there. I still have some days where I'm lacking a little bit more energy than I'd like, but hey, that's part of being lean. And like I said, we just kind of need to kind of continue that trend up. So since I lost a little bit of weight this week, checked in with Paul this morning, and he increased my carbs by 13. And again, no change in fat. So you may be wondering why he's always increasing carbs and not fat very often. I actually remember being in the seminar with Lane and Paul and all of them, and they actually talked about it briefly about how in the earlier stages the body seems to respond better to increased carbs. So that, I'm assuming that's why. I haven't asked him, but hey, I'm not complaining about having extra carbs regardless. It really usually doesn't really matter a whole lot whether it's coming from carbs or fats, but in this stage it seems like carbs tend to respond a little bit better, so that's probably why he's pushing it. Plus, carbs are more beneficial for performance, which is a big deal for me. So with the 13 gram carb increase, that's an increase of 52 total calories, which, and as I mentioned previously, that puts me up almost 600 calories from the beginning, up 52 calories from last week. So I'm now at 2,840 calories on average for the week. So that's what I take in on a daily basis. And I'm not doing training or non-training day macros at this point, so it's the same across the board. So pretty significant change in terms of calories from the beginning, and we're walking it up steadily, and the process is going about as well as we could hope. Right? This is what you really want during a reverse diet, is to steadily increase the calories, keep the weight gain from happening too fast, allowing the body to adapt to the process, adapt to the higher calories, and at least for me in my situation, it helps that I started from such a lean perspective, or lean position, at least for me. And as I mentioned in week 1, the leaner you are, it seems like the better the body tends to respond to a good reverse diet. So as always, as I've mentioned many times now, all right, this is just me, this is my situation, it's unique to me, and you will not respond the same. There's so many different ways we can do this, and it depends on your body, your physiological responses, all right, your preferences, your goals, all that type of stuff. But overall, things are going really well. The process is going well. I'm going to continue to up the calories here and continue to feel better and get into a better spot mentally and physically, and hopefully I will start building some much needed muscle here, and the process will continue to go well, and then next year we step on stage at some point. So I think that's all I got for this one. Any questions, as always, please let me know, and I will talk to you next time.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving.